Welcome back, Mr. J family. Welcome back, 18. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J Show. And today, my friends, we're checking out some more of the Wish Bus. Um, have I heard this one? Hanggang sa Huli. I don't remember. Probably not, right? Anyways, it doesn't matter because I love their voices. I love them as people. They're wonderful human beings, and I'm going to listen to it. You can't stop me. Anyways, 18, do all the things. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon if you want to help support the show. And like always, let's get it.
Wish 1075.
Wait, why do they look so much younger than the last one? Oh, this was 4 years ago? Oh. And I think the other ones were only like a year ago. Okay, I was confused. I was like, everybody looks so tiny in this one.
Mayroong himig na kumakatok sa pinto ng aking alaala. Di na dapat tumitik pa sa iyong mga mata.
See, because Josh doesn't even have his lip pierced, and you can barely. I mean, I don't say this in a mean way, but you can barely recognize Ken from 4 years ago to now. So I really like how they all have like grown into their own character, right? Because if you take the Wish Bus from 4 years ago and the Wish Bus from a year ago, they all have like in the last 4 years have really come into like their own character, which I love because although yes, right here they're very young and they're just getting started or whatever, and they're all wearing kind of like muted colors. Fast forward to now, wild color hair. When I say wild, I don't mean it bad. I always mean it good. But wild color hair, they all have their own like style when it comes to clothing. So yeah, see, I even notice little things about like that.
Ngayon ikaw na lang ang nakikita. Ang alaala mo'y tila bago sa panaginip ko ay naramdaman. At kahit pa ang mundo ay mag-iba, ako'y laging nandito. Di man ako para sa'yo, puso'y di magbabago. Walang iba, walang iba, wala nang hahanapin pa. Pag-ibig ko'y sa'yo, sa'yo hanggang sa huli. Siguro nga'y nararapat lang ika'y limutin na. Pag-ibig ko'y isang hangin na di mo madarama. Di na dapat tumitig pa sa iyong mga mata, pagkat ikaw pa rin ang nakikita. Tanging pag-asa ko'y biglang nagla.
I love how Zach flows in and out of his head voice. That's so amazing. Like a lot of the times when you're transitioning from your chest voice to your head voice, or your chest voice to your falsetto, however you want to call it, we use falsetto and head voice kind of interchangeably for the most part. Usually there's a break not a very big one, but usually there's a little bit of a break when you're switching between your chest voice and your head voice, and he's able to just like easily just dip in and out of his chest and head voice with no break. That's impressive because that's not an easy thing to do.
Ngunit pag-ibig ko'y di nawala. At kahit pa ang mundo ay mag-iba, ako'y laging nandito. Di man ako.
I'm gonna push this away because I'm gonna get loud-ish. I don't want to scream in your ears, okay? That's why I have this mic, because I can just push it out of the way and it still picks up my voice just fine. I just realized because I've been trying to figure out Ken's vocal tract, right? And it made me think of another young man that I cover on the channel. And I think that's just part of his natural singing voice now that I think about it. That grit, that grittiness that I talked about. I think that's just part of his natural singing voice. I've never said his name correctly, and I know I'm going to say it wrong, but it's kind of like Kakra Khan. I believe he's from Indonesia. Only he has more of that raspy sound, that grit. But what, and I'm not comparing the two. All I'm saying is I think that Philippe just kind of has this natural gritty sound to his natural singing voice, whereas before I thought maybe he was using some sort of vocal technique to get that grit and to get. I now that I've sat here and watched them, I think this is the fourth one maybe. I think it's just part of his natural singing voice, because even when he goes up into his highs, you still hear a little bit of it. What is going on down here? I don't know what that means. Anyways, I think it's part of his. I think it's part of his natural singing voice, and that if that's true, which I hope you guys tell me it's true. Please tell me it's true. If that's true, he's got a very, very, very rare type of voice, because I can only name, like, including Philippe, I can name not even five, like probably four males who can sing that way naturally. It's a natural gift, and if that's the case, wow.
Para sa'yo, pusa'y di magbabago. Walang iba, walang iba. Wala nang hahanapin pa. Pag-ibig ko'y sa'yo. Sa'yo hanggang sa huli. Kung pinagtagpo, tayong dalawa'y para sa isa't isa. At kung nasabi ko ang lahat noon ay may magbabago ba? Sa aking bawat paghinga, dalangin makapiling ka. At kung ito na ang huli, nais kong malaman mo na. Mahal
Nice.
kita, mahal kita, mahal kita.
All three of them just said the same thing at the same note in the same key, and it's wild to see how differently their voices work. Uh, I mean, let me make sure I'm not making that up, but I'm pretty sure Josh Stell, and Pablo just. Let me make sure I didn't make that up.
Mahal kita, mahal kita,
Yep.
mahal kita.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. Okay, they all sang the same words, the same key, same notes, same everything. Completely different. I wish they would have thrown Philippe in there, but them's the breaks, I guess.
Walang iba, walang iba, wala nang hahanapin pa. Pag-ibig ko'y sa'yo, sa'yo hanggang sa
Oh, that's it?
Wish exclusive on Wish 1075.
All right. I know I talked a lot and I apologize. I just am trying to figure out what everyone's voice is doing, and I'm almost there. I hope you guys can. Sorry, I checked my phone. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for my allergies, and so they keep sending me updates. They just told me that it switched from like 2 to like 2:40 p.m. Like they pushed they. I don't know. I got a weird text that says your doctor's appointment's been moved up 40 minutes. So I apologize for checking my phone. I don't usually even have a phone near me. It's usually plugged in somewhere because I don't call anyone. I don't really use my phone. But I apologize for looking at my phone. But I'll get back to what I was saying. Sorry for being so talkative during this. It's just like as I watch these Wish Bus episodes, I'm seeing things and I'm like going, oh, as I start noticing more things, it all makes sense. Um, but I wonder. Well, actually, it's really good that I'm listening to the Wish Bus before I start watching their live performances, because the one song I did see of that live performance, it was wild. Like dancers everywhere and them dancing and them singing and then yeah, so that's a whole nother beast. I'd rather analyze their voices in this like very, very clean setting where it's just them and their voices, right? And then jump into something more chaotic like their live stuff. Uh, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you want to help support the show, hit that super thanks button or join Patreon. It's like $3 or something. Everybody keeps telling me to do a thing called Buy Me a Coffee. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I'll look into that eventually. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me because at the end of the day, reg- regardless of if someone like joins as a patron or gives a super thanks, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop listening to them. You know what I mean? That's why I always say if you want to help support the show, look, the only thing that I want you to do is I want you to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Like I always say, that's the only thing required, and all of those things are free. So don't ever feel obligated to give me money. That's not what this is about. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm a very honest, upfront person. Um, Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm glad I'm watching the Wish Bus things. That was a good idea from all of you because now I can see and hear what everyone's doing. So yeah, this is awesome. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a night with this last one. So I think it's almost morning time, but I think y'all are still sleeping. So good morning. Have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, peace out, 18.